A political appointee who reports to the White House Chief of Staff runs the office in charge of issuing security clearances, despite officials painting it as an independent bastion of bureaucrats. Press Secretary Sarah Huckab Sanders laid the blame for former Staff Secretary Rob Porter maintaining interim security clearance for nearly a year despite domestic violence allegations on the little-known Personnel Security Office. She described the Personnel Security Office as being staffed by career officials on Tuesday, but the obscure office is overseen by a personal pick of President Trump. The office makes recommendations for security clearance suitability, but the ultimate decision is up to senior administration officials, according to experts. It's really akin to how a company has an office in charge of their own security, in charge of clearance, badging. They are the administrator of it, Evan Lesser, the founder and president of ClearanceJobs.com, told the Daily News. Little is known about the office as the White House website makes little information available and officials did not respond to requests for comment. Trump tagged Marcia Lee Kelly, who oversaw the 2016 Republican National Convention, to serve as director of the White House Management and Office of Administration. The FBI conducts background checks for White House staff, but a final determination is made by the White House. A president has the final say. The office does not do vetting nor make decisions. They convey suggestions from the FBI, Lesser said. The White House Security Office may communicate with a higher-up in the White House, Lesser said. They like the middleman. They keep the records on everybody and hand out the forms. A source familiar with the office told The Washington Post he was skeptical about the White House claims the office was still reviewing Porter's file. There's no way that the Personnel Security Office at the White House, which is very small, would be sitting around for 3 or 4 months mulling over whether to give this guy clearance, my source said. Kelly, who reports to Deputy Chief of Staff Joe Hagan, has ignored several requests by Democratic lawmakers to provide information about the clearance process under the Trump administration. Representative Elijah Cummings, DMD, has been petitioning for a probe into the security clearance issues at the White House, specifically inquiring as to why a number of aides are working under interim clearances more than a year into the administration. Last month, Cummings and other House Democrats wrote to the White House, asking Kelly for information related to the staff's interim security clearance process and expressing concern about the president's son-in-law and senior advisor, Jared Kushner. The likes of Porter while he was at the White House and Kushner would have access to top-secret intelligence due to their proximity to the president. How the Trump administration handles security clearances versus past administrations is unclear, experts said. What we've seen over the past week is pretty unique, Lesser said. The office was the subject of similar scrutiny and congressional hearings during the Clinton administration. A short-lived scandal, dubbed Filegate, burned through Washington in 1996 after it was discovered that a team in the office improperly collected sensitive FBI background files on hundreds of former White House employees. The Clintons were accused of using the files to mine for dirt on opponents, mostly Republicans, but were cleared of any wrongdoing. Craig Livingstone, the Clinton White House Director of Personnel Security, took full responsibility and was forced to resign over the imbroglio. Former FBI agent Gary Aldrich claimed in his 1998 book, Unlimited Access, an FBI agent inside the Clinton White House, that the administration at the time attempted to dismantle the security clearance system. He also accused the Clintons of stonewalling FBI attempts to conduct background checks on new officials. Send a letter to the editor. Join the conversation. Facebook tweet.